Hey there, I am by myself in the gym. Have the gym all to myself. Amazing. It's Friday night, and yesterday I couldn't walk and I had to be on some medicine. Hate to admit it, but seems like I'm going to be needing more help to do what I need to do for my health. Okay, that's an aside. I'm at the gym, the event center, walking. I'm walking for mental health. Walking encourages me to just think through my process. One thing that has been recurring in the last 48 hours is burnout. Burn out. Whew. For those of us who burn candles for pleasure, some of those candles come in glass jars and it has a wick in it. The wick is twine. You light up the twine and there's a light that comes from the lit twine in the middle of the candle. The candle is usually wax. When it's cold, I don't have my holder, so it's going to be fun trying to hold this and walk at the same time. I think I'll bring my little pivot thing next time, but anyhow, this is it. So that wax, what happens to the wax? When it's cold, it's solid, gives no light. When you turn the heat on, a flame comes in the middle of the candle, the wick, and then you get light, you get warmth, and you get fragrance from the candle. When I was a little girl, most candles had just wax fragrance, but these days they have different essential oils embedded into the wax, so you have an aroma. You know the difference between aroma and odor? Aroma is something that tantalizes your sensations, your taste buds, your olfactory, your nose, your sense of smell. Makes you excited. Or it could be an odor. It's offensive. It makes you sad. It makes you angry. Let me ask you this. Who are you when you get lit up? Are you an aroma? Or are you an odor? Oh yeah. Oh yes. Let me tell you something. I have been both this month, or in the last 3 months I should say. I'm going to talk about an incident happened yesterday. Got to go pick up my medicine, and for some reason there was a mix-up. It was supposed to be 20 minutes, and at the end of 40, I'm usually not patient, but I'm learning to be. So I get up to the counter, and there was a huge misunderstanding that was corrected in like a minute or two. So I had to go back and sit. And when they called me and I got up, the pharmacist and the people were so apologetic. And I was wondering why, because apparently in my former life and in expected way of doing things, we get angry and we show out as an odor in situations like that. But for some reason, and let me tell you what the reason is, because I had calibrated myself, I showed up as a fragrance. I was calm. And because I was calm, nothing, not a thing was going to disturb my calm. Did you hear what I said? Because I had set myself as a thermostat. I do not record temperature. I am the one who sets the temperature. Yes, I had to stop. Because you know what? There was a time in my life I registered everything like I was a thermometer. Anyway, back to the story. Particularly interesting, and I appreciated them for their work, and I told them I don't want to be part of their stress because everybody's stressed out. And my prayer is if I can make you feel better, I sure shouldn't make you feel worse. It's a good prayer. My charge to you, would you pray? Or would you take time and set your intention? Let your intention be this. Today, I will be a thermostat, setting the temperature at which I am in equilibrium. I am okay. I do not register the temperature around me. I set the temperature. Yes, that is the assignment for this part of the video. Next. So, why am I walking? I'm walking because there's something that happens when you move your body. You know, there's something called momentum. To me, momentum is moving my body to act the way I am saying I will, so that I become the person that I know I am. This is the only body I have. I don't know about you. I cannot live on this planet without this body. I can't say that I've always taken care of my body, but I am more aware than ever before of the need to nourish my body by moving my legs, because that's what they're made for. My legs were not made to be crossed. They were made to move this whole edifice, this temple. Yeah, I'm a temple, so are you. Are you a temple for a pleasant aroma, fragrance? Or are you a temple for odor? Are you a trash can? Are you a rubbish dump? Are you a waste disposal? Or are you a factory that presses flowers to make fragrance? Let me tell you, there's nothing that happens in your life and mine that cannot be flipped and turned to good. I want to quote the scripture. It says, all things work together for good to them that love God and are called according to purpose. Here's what it is. I haven't always done it, but I've always known it. How come people who seem to have bizarre problems find joy in these problems? One of my greatest motivating people is Nick Vujicic. I hope I said his name correctly. Nick Vujicic. He's a young man from Australia, lives in California, is married with 4 children, and he has no legs or no arms, just a little stub on his feet. Why is he my inspiration and my motivation? Because he has every excuse not to be his best self. I have no arms. What can I do? I ain't got no legs. What can I do? Ha! But you know what? He's self-employed and employs people. Let me say that again. He is self-employed and employs people. He motivates people. There was a time in his life he wanted to take his life, and a janitor in a school building told him he was wonderfully and fearfully made. I want to tell you today, and I'm talking to myself too, Falake Oluokun, you are black, and so? You're a woman, and so? You're divorced, so what? You never remarried, and then? You had cancer, You have thyroid problems, You have skin problems, You have dental problems, so what? You're overweight, What else? Stressed out, Girl, those are excuses or opportunities. What will it be? What will it be? Falake Oluokun. What will it be? As I ask myself these questions, I want you, yes, you, to ask yourself, what is your excuse that you were born in a country that is suffering? Did you know every single country on the planet has a billionaire in their currency? What's your excuse? I'm not saying they have a billionaire in US dollars. In their own currency. Their own currency. Yes. And every country has people who have made excuses, including the United States. What's your problem? What is your excuse? So that's why I'm walking and I'm looking at this video. It's not the best, but so what? By the time you become your best self, you're one day older. You can't miss out just because you have a good excuse. What's your excuse? Take that excuse and flip it. I'm walking, and in this moment, I've done 34 minutes walking.